And if you can't get, fired up to play this game, I don't know if you can get fired up. But our guys at practice, I thought we had good juice Sunday night, and guys flew around. I mean, these guys are ready to play. Now, whether we play very good or not, we'll find out. We got a bunch of guys that are on their first day at the office, and a kicker, a punter, a quarterback, a whole group of guys on their first day at the office. And so we'll see how their first day at the office goes. And so that's what sort of the joke I've been telling everybody. We all had our first jobs one day, but it wasn't in front of 65,000 and on national TV. But that's the fun part of it, and that's what college football is all about. To be honest with you, one of those guys are going to step up and play lights out, I guarantee you. Some of those guys are probably going to have some first play jitters. But you know what? We're going to get past it. We're going to move past it and hang in there. And so we're excited. I'm excited for those kids to have this opportunity. That's why they come to our place and play here, to play in these type of games and to get to play early, and we'll see how they do.
That was Coach Hudspeth at Monday's press conference. Very excited about his Cajuns and the opportunity they have to take on the Kentucky Wildcats this Saturday in Lexington to open up the college football season. Hudspeth said they accomplished most of their goals in camp, but came up short in just one big area.
No, I really didn't. Just for the fact that with the number of injuries that we had at the offensive line throughout camp and at the wide receiver position, we were really limited in the amount of time that we could scrimmage live and tackle. We got a great 120-play scrimmage in the first scrimmage and got a lot of good live work, a lot of good tackling in. After that, we were very limited and had to pick and choose our places to tackle live. Tackling in space and tackling live in a game is way different than doing the tackling drills against the scout guys and tackling bags. So that is, my concern is how quick can we get ready for the speed of the game when you're put in space in a one-on-one position to make an open field tackle against a running back or a receiver. But here's the key, how you can compensate from that is you get a lot of guys running to that football. And you get enough guys running to the football, you can cover up missed tackles, so hopefully we can play hard and get better as the game goes along and adjust to the speed of the game.
A couple of Raging Cajuns players stopped by, including linebacker Kevin Fuquay, who's moving from the inside to the outside.
I believe it suits me best. First of all, my body type. I felt like inside. Originally, I wasn't recruited to play inside linebacker here. I was recruited to come play outside linebacker, more of like a stand-up DN. That's what recruiters saw me as because of my body type and physique. And now I'm finally able to play that position, and it feels good. So I think that has a lot to do with it.
Michael Quave also stopped by the Monday presser, and he too is moving positions from tackle to guard. And as a senior, he's going to savor the opportunity to open up against an SEC foe.
Oh, pregame, it would really be the only time that I would have to do that. So I guess pregame, while we're stretching and getting ready, would be the only time that I'll just sit back and be like, wow, this is a great atmosphere. I just relish the moment, just sit there in the moment and just sit back and just be like, this is fun. I love what I do, and this is a great atmosphere, and I can't wait to compete in it.
It came out this weekend that longtime defensive coordinator of Virginia Tech, Bud Foster, fines his players for being late to meetings or missing class. Coach Mark Hudspeth does things a little bit differently.
We have not set a fine policy yet. We have not. Now, I've heard, we've talked about that as head coaches, and that's an interesting fact, an interesting thing to do. But right now, I'm not planning on doing that. And because right now, this is the kids' money. There's some other ways that I feel like I can hold them accountable. And I don't want a kid that can't eat, can't pay his rent, can't buy some clothes because you find him for missing a meeting or being late for a meeting. To be honest with you, we don't really have too many of those issues. And if you're a program and has to fine your kids $10 for missing a meeting, you might need to make sure you guys are there a little bit earlier. And we can handle that, to me, without the fine part of it. There's lots of other discipline issues. I think our guys would much rather give me $10 any day of the week than to go protect the stadium for being late. I would do the same thing. I'd say, Coach, tell you what, just take 50. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. And so, to me, there's way better ways to discipline your kids than taking $10 if they were late for a meeting. But, everybody's got a plan, and everybody's trying to figure this out. So to me, it might not be any right or wrong reason. I'm just saying that's what we're doing. I'm not saying that's a total bad idea, but I'm just saying that's just not going to be our approach starting off.
Keep it tuned to 1037 The Game and to 1037thegame.com for your complete coverage of Raging Cajun football in 2015.